Yo, how's it going, guys? It's ELiTESHOT here, aka Sean, and I just got back from school. My long ass day of school. I was pretty tired, practically falling asleep last period in my trig class, and can I say trig is not fun. If you don't like math, guys, do not take trig, because it's definitely not fun at all. It's pretty tough. But here is a gameplay of an infected where I become infected first. I actually get shot by the first infected because you all know how when the first infected spawns, he starts off with the same weapon as everybody else, and what do you know, he picks me off, and I get a little pissed off the start, and most of the time I get pretty mad, and sometimes honestly I back out because I hate being infected one of the first times because it's so tough to get a positive KD. It's very tough because you'll keep dying and dying, and you pretty much can't do anything about it. But since they headed the throwing knife, it's a lot easier, but still it's pretty tough to get a good KD. But in this gameplay I managed to go positive. Not an amazingly good game, but I went 7-2 as the infected, and I died once so far, so I have one more death. But I did pretty well, and this gameplay shows a lot of good tactics on how to be a good infected, how to be a good zombie. And one tip is to always try to play smart, and that's kind of an obvious tip. And I bet most of these tips in this video will be pretty stupid and might be obvious, but try to play smart because you don't want to be the type of infected who keeps rushing out there and keeps getting shot at, because that's not really how you're supposed to play infected. You're not supposed to keep rushing and dying. But you gotta play smart. You gotta make sure you know where the enemies are at all times, and always try to use your tech insert as well as the throwing knife as much as possible. But do not like overuse it or waste it. If you see an enemy so far away that's almost impossible to hit with the throwing knife, don't even risk your throwing knife because it'll be a lot better in certain situations where you would need it. And one tip in this gameplay, what I do is, if I hear an enemy, I try to time where he is, because like you see right there, I knew the enemy was there, but I wanted to make sure I didn't rush behind him and kill him. Instead, I went on the back end and I tried tricking him, because I think I knew he heard me, so I run around the back end, and I kind of surprised him behind there, and he had no idea where I was at. And you can also try to do a stutter step. It's a little hard to explain, but what I mean by that is, say if you see a guy, and he sees you, say he sees you in a doorway, and you see him, and you run back out of the doorway, you can quickly run back in the door because he won't expect it. He'll think you're running away, and you can quickly get him around the corner and knife him. That's always a great thing to do because it catches the enemy off guard, and they will never expect it. And like I said, to use your throwing knife, try to use it at a reasonable distance. Do not be stupid with it, and do not throw from miles away because you think you can hit him, because that definitely just wastes it. And here I think I get a 2-piece unless someone else kills him. Here this guy is. You see I use that stutter step again. I call it a stutter step. I'm not sure what you guys want to call it, but the enemy's seen me, I seen him, so I kind of backed off a little bit out of his view. Then I came back in his view and charged him because he thought I was going to go around and get him from behind. So I caught him off guard. I got him right in the back. He thought I was coming from behind him. And yeah, make sure you put your tech insert in good places. Do not use it as soon as you spawn. Try to put it in as close to the enemies as possible without them being able to see it, I guess. You try to want to put it in a doorway, and I think I get the final throwing knife kill here. And always take your time. Use the throwing knives, take your time, and if you see an enemy standing still, definitely take the time to aim and hit him, because right here you see how it works out. And get the guy right in the nuts, I believe, or the knee, and throw a knife to the knee. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you'd like to see more infected, please post it below, because I might want to make a video on how to be a good survivor. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.